This program brought to you in part by the Erica Lewis Endowment Fund.
Coming up on Student Spotlight, it is graduation season. We will introduce you to some amazing high school seniors from around the Clark County School District. They all have a lot to celebrate. Then a CCSD high school special education teacher gets a $25,000 surprise and a national nod. We were there for the big moment. Those stories and so much more. Student Spotlight starts right now. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm your host, Maria Silva. Well, thousands of CCSD high school seniors will soon be graduating. Many of these amazing students worked very hard to get scholarships in order to attend the college or university of their choice. Well, nearly 20 of these students received a life-changing scholarship, a scholarship based on character, not grades. And we were there as trustees with the Charles and Phyllis M. Frias Charitable Trust, and members of the Public Education Foundation made the rounds to several high schools to surprise these wonderful students. And wait until you hear how much each scholarship is worth. It is pretty amazing.
Congratulations, Nathan and Xavion.
Cheyenne High School seniors Nathan Acosta and Xavion Smith, two of the 18 students who were surprised with the wonderful news that they are the proud recipients of the Frias Legacy Scholarship.
Man, this is a lot. It's a lot.
Wow. This is a lot of money.
A lot of money is right. $100,000 to be exact.
It's just surreal. Like, it doesn't feel real yet, but it is. It's awesome.
Well, we have a unique scholarship program that we collaborated with the Public Education Foundation starting 3 years ago to award Southern Nevada students a $100,000 4-year scholarship so that they could graduate the college or university of their choice debt-free. And our scholarship is kind of unique. Number one, we don't look at so much at the grades, we look at some adversity that student suffered during their high school career.
Xavion and Nathan are wise beyond their years.
I feel valued as a person, as an individual, and I feel amazing. I feel amazing.
And both of these deserving students have not let adversity stand in the way of their dreams.
It has been rough, yeah. Because now it's just me and my sister, which is the main reason why I'm kind of always overprotective and on her butt about things, about school and stuff, because I want her to succeed just as much as I want to succeed.
Thank you, Grandma. My grandmother, she's important. She's probably one of my biggest fans for real. It's crazy how, she got custody of me and my brother at a young age. I was about 7, my brother was about 4 or 5. My grandma, she took the opportunity to, just to get me out of that. And without her, man, I wouldn't be standing right here, right now.
During each of these special surprise ceremonies,
What Charlie did in great Las Vegas fashion, he pulled out a $50. He said, okay, let's go outside. We're gonna flip this. Heads, we go back to Texas. Tails, we stay here. And that coin flipped around, tail side up. Good for you guys.
the students learn more about Mr. and Mrs. Frias and the incredible legacy they leave behind.
From their very modest beginning, no college education, high school degree, they built the largest transportation company in the state. 5 taxicab companies, a limousine service, and an airline shuttle business. And along the way, they gave back to the community. Frias Elementary School in Southern Highlands, a Blue Ribbon Elementary School is named after them.
It's admirable because that's the way that they went through life, the same way I want to go through life. Just be 1% better every single day.
Xavion and Nathan are already doing great things, and both also know exactly how they will put their life-changing scholarship money to good use. And boy, do their futures look bright.
I want to become equine veterinary specialist, a vet tech. Hopefully I can become a full-on veterinarian, but you know, you gotta do small steps before you get to the huge career goal, but I want to settle down somewhere, maybe in the countryside, and chill out and help out animals and stuff.
I want to be majoring in music technology.
Where are you going to college?
In Huston-Tillotson University. It's in Texas, Austin, Texas. After the 4-year degree of music technology, I want to get into producing and, in the production side of music.
I can't wait to tell my sister when she gets back to California. She's gonna be like, oh. Yeah, thank you. That's really all I have to say is thank you, everyone.
You're welcome.
Bravo! Big congratulations to all of these wonderful students. More great news for all of these scholarship recipients. The students will also be part of the very first class to collaborate with Junior Achievement on financial literacy. They will have a chance to go through that program and manage this scholarship money so that they can graduate in 4 years debt-free. Well, now to Canyon Springs High School to celebrate another senior who, not too long ago, thought he wouldn't even graduate. But thanks to the support of Communities in Schools, or CIS, Esteban Montoya Mendoza will earn his diploma and is being featured as part of the nonprofit's graduation campaign. Now, we caught up with this incredible young man during his photo shoot.
My student Esteban won the 2024 CIS graduation campaign, so we were pretty much, it was a whole photo shoot, outfit changes, I mean, smile here, smile there.
He came up to me a couple of days ago telling me about this, and I don't know if he saw it, but it just kind of like made me a little emotional. I got to do better at my emotions, but just because knowing what he's came from and some challenges he's went through.
If it wasn't for community schools, I would not be walking that stage.
A lot of the stuff that Esteban was going through, I feel like there's a lot of students that would just give up and let it be, and he chose, he chose not to.
School was never my thing. I really never liked it. At my house, I had to remove myself from like a toxic environment. It was kind of hard. I was dealing with like stuff at home, and then I was dealing with soccer and work and just a whole bunch of things just adding up to each other. I feel like I was overwhelmed.
Yeah, so we had a heart-to-heart talk about just certain things that were going on in his life, and it kind of felt like from right there we just created this rapport that it was just like there's like no going back from that.
I tell people that our program is our people. It is the magic sauce of what we do. Our site coordinators who are on school campuses each and every day, and they are the ones that are building the relationships with students. They're another caring adult that is on campus that is there to be a mentor, to be a cheerleader, to be a trusted adult that they can talk to, and then really work on that goal setting for whatever it is that they want to achieve.
He was one of the few kids who got presented with an award for his academic excellence as a student athlete. And not only did he show up to the thing, but showed up shirt and tie, nice shoes, nice pants. So it makes it worth it seeing young men develop into men.
He always told me one way or another, like, I want to be successful. I want to make things happen. And I would tell him it's one thing to talk it, but it's one thing to walk it, and he definitely did.
I'm really proud of myself. I think I've never been as proud of myself as I am to this day. I personally did not think I was going to graduate. I was very far behind. I want to thank Mr. Marcos for that. I feel like he plays a really big part of my high school.
But I think he's going to go above and beyond just because I've already seen his work ethic.
Everything we've done for the past 2 years, I just proud. That's literally the only word I can say.
Amazing, Esteban, we're so proud of you. By the way, he is graduating with an impressive 3.5 GPA. He plans to go to trade school to become an electrician. And did we mention he also runs his own car washing business? Amazing accomplishment, and at such a young age. By the way, you can learn more about the great work that Communities in Schools is doing in our schools at cisnevada.org. Well, did you know that Central Technical Training Academy is graduating its first official senior class this year? Well, 71 students make up the class of 2024. Each has earned general and industry-specific certifications that will help them begin the careers of their choice or pursue higher education. Right now, many seniors are working on year-end projects to showcase what they have learned. We caught up with some seniors, all female by the way, in the Building and Construction Technology program as they put the finishing touches on their awesome projects.
My name is Judith and my senior project is a tool shed. Most of the time when you own tools, rather different, even materials, you don't want them to get ruined due to weather and weather damage. And so it's completely weatherproof from above. So if it rains or if it's a little windy, you don't have to worry about things getting damaged or thrown or wet and ruined. So that's something. It also has electrical on the inside, so if you want to pull an extension cord out to it, there's light inside so you can see everything, where everything is. I see myself after high school, maybe not sheds, but maybe houses and bigger projects that involve me actually putting hours and thought into what I am doing and actually enjoying the project that is being created.
Hi, I'm Sam.
Hello, I'm Anna, and our project is an Adirondack chair. An Adirondack chair is kind of like a lounge chair in a way, but if we get in the more like mathematical of the chair, it includes a lot of curves, a lot of hand cutting, a lot of measuring.
A lot of intricate cutting.
Exactly.
I just like the whole hands-on aspect of construction. It really relates to what I want to do in the future. I want to be an architect.
It also helps me prepare for my future as well. I want to join the Carpenters Union, at least for a couple years.
Yeah, we didn't know how it was all going to come together until, it came together.
It was definitely a trusted process kind of chair.
Hello, my name is Janet Jara Espinoza, and my senior project is an adjustable drawing desk. So basically, it's for if you want to draw or paint when you're sitting down on the couch or laying down on your bed, you can do it comfortably without having to hunch over your back and make yourself uncomfortable, therefore leading to back pain. I'm very handsy, so I love working with my hands and I'm very creative. So watching something go from a pile of wood to something that I created, it's probably one of the most fulfilling things to me because it makes me feel like I'm doing something.
Hi, my name's Flor.
Hi, my name is Marilyn, and our project is a flower stand. So a flower stand is just overall a stand that holds plants, and we're gonna add lights, which is a growth light for the plants.
We decided to make this because we really like nature, and I think it inspires us to bring out our creative side.
We're super proud of it. I feel like a lot of time has been spent on it, a lot of dedication on it, and also just like being with Flor and just like brainstorming our ideas and overall communicating has really helped us.
Hi, my name is Kiani and my project is the wired canvas. A wired canvas is a canvas, but instead of art, it's electrical components, so it's full of wires. I even have some poking out so you can see like that. Electrical was one of the first components of the class that I really kind of understood and wasn't intimidated by, so I was like, okay, I like this. I wanted to be an electrician, yes, but I also want to go to the Air Force, so I wanted to take my electrical components and knowledge here, as well as my CTE certificate, and go do electrical for the Air Force. I like the fact that with this class, I could just go out in the middle of nowhere and I'd be fine. I could build my own shed, I could build my own little house, I could wire it, I could do plumbing, I could do whatever. And I thought that was the coolest part of the whole class.
We have so many talented CCSD students. Nice work. Well, Central Technical Training Academy is accepting applications for next school year. Students must currently be a sophomore or junior to apply, and you can learn more about Central Tech and the application process by going to centraltechccsd.org. Now let's head to Bob Miller Middle School for our first news break.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie from Bob Miller Middle School.
And I'm Jace. We're here with your first news break.
CCSD staff recently laced up their shoes for a big event. The CCSD Educator 5K and Wellness Fair happened the morning of April 20th at Lorenzi Park. The event included a fun run, health and wellness resources, and prizes for school spirit. What a fun day to celebrate health and healthy habits.
Speaking of celebrating, more than 800 CCSD staff members were honored at this year's Starlight Awards. The event was held a few weeks ago at the South Point Hotel and Casino. More than 1,600 people attended. Starlight Awards recognize district employees who exceed expectations and dedicate their time and energy to support students like us.
Extending that appreciation, that genuine appreciation for the work that our educators and our employees do is extremely important.
The Elementary Teacher of the Year, Secondary Teacher of the Year, and Support Professional of the Year were surprised with brand new cars donated by United Nissan. Congratulations to all the honorees.
When we come back, you'll learn more about our school.
But for now, we'll send it to Vegas PBS Studio and Maria.
Wonderful job. Thank you so much, Mackenzie and Jace. And what an incredible evening at the Starlight Awards. Big congratulations to all of our excellent educators. There is another CCSD teacher who was recently honored with what is being called the Oscars of teaching, and we were there as a special education teacher was surprised with the Milken Educator Award during a special school assembly. The award, by the way, comes with a big cash prize.
Inside the gym at Foothill High School, a surprise is being staged.
So we are here at Foothill High School in Henderson, Nevada to present the Milken Educator Award that went to an educator that didn't know he was being considered.
CCSD district leaders, the governor, and the state superintendent are all in on what's about to happen.
So I got a call from NDE, Nevada Department of Education representative, saying, hey, we have someone we want to recognize. And that was about 2 months ago. And holding that a secret has been probably the hardest part of this whole process.
A special education teacher at Foothill is winning a prestigious national award from the Milken Family Foundation, along with $25,000.
May I have the envelope, please? The Milken Educator Award goes to Joseph Kilminski.
Joseph Kilminski joins a select group of educators to be recognized by the foundation.
I wasn't expecting my name to be on it. I had other teachers in mind. I thought, amazing teachers we have here at school, and then she announced my name, and kind of got a little tunnel vision, and just so grateful. Grateful that I was chosen out of so many people out of this country.
And we believe at the foundation that he represents the top 1% in the profession out of 3 million teachers.
Chosen for his commitment to students and leadership.
So he really just does an incredible job with his students. He has a garden he started. He really focuses on each individual student's needs. He's just a team player, just an all-around great teacher and a great leader on campus.
Mr. Kilminski has taught for 8 years, all at Foothill High School.
They've really taken me on and taught me what I should know as a teacher, and I've grown exponentially every year, just surrounded by great people. I never saw myself as a teacher. It was something that I could do in the midterm till I found out what I wanted to do, and once I got into it, I fell in love with it. I loved it. I love spending time with the students and seeing them learn. You know, when that light switch just turns on, it's amazing.
The award not only honors, but hopefully inspires.
Educators do not get the kind of recognition, the type of support that happens in other professions, and it's been a challenge to recruit people into teaching, and it's been a challenge to keep them in the profession.
As the shock settled in, Mr. Kilminski shared the good news with his wife.
Okay, well, I just won a National Teacher Award. And,
What?
I'm on camera right now.
God.
I'm Joseph Kilminski. I teach here at Foothill High School in Henderson, Nevada, and I'm a Milken educator.
Bravo and congratulations again, well deserved. Mr. Kilminski, by the way, joins a select group of about 75 educators, not just here but nationwide, who will receive the award this school year. Well, have you ever passed by the Sphere and wondered, who's in charge of all of the awesome designs? I know I have. I'm always in awe when I go by there. Well, soon some local students will be in charge of designing the cool artwork you see on the Sphere.
It'd be
like inspiring to see my work on such a big place where everyone can see, especially since my family can see it as well.
And this incredible opportunity, open to all CCSD students, is all part of the Sphere EXO Student Design Challenge. Last month, look at this, 30 CCSD students were selected by their administrators to take part in a special kickoff training session. They use these cool VR headsets with custom software to help create their artwork. 6 CCSD students, 2 elementary, 2 middle school, and 2 high school winners will each receive a scholarship or donation to their school's art program. And then, listen to this, on July 4th, the 1-year anniversary of the Exosphere's very first illumination, you will be able to check out all of the winning designs. Can't wait for that. Now let's head back to Bob Miller Middle School for our second news break.
Hi, I'm Chloe from Bob Miller Middle School, home of the Bobcats.
And I'm Stella, and we're back with our second news break.
Here at Miller, there's something for everyone. Mornings at Miller is our daily broadcast program where we highlight all things Miller.
Our student council leads the way at creating a culture at Miller where students can find something to look forward to at school.
Hope Squad also does a fantastic job at fostering connections between students throughout the school year.
We have many clubs, including Chess Club, our state champion Science Olympiad team, National Junior Honor Society, robotics, tennis club, writing club, craft club, photography club, board game club, GSA, math counts, crochet club, and so much more.
We also have many thriving cultural clubs at Miller, which include the Black Student Union, Asian American Pacific Islander Club, Southern Asian Student Association, and the Student Organization of Latin Americans.
Additionally, Bob Miller Middle School has a thriving visual and performing arts programs. The choir, band, and orchestra programs all performed at their annual CCSD festivals, and all 3 programs received all superior ratings, the highest possible.
We also offer several CCSD sanctioned sports, including flag football, basketball, cheer, dance, and soccer. There's truly something for everyone here at Miller.
Thank you for learning more about our school. Now we'll send it back to Big CBS Studios and Maria.
Thank you, Chloe, Stella, and everyone at Bob Miller Middle School. You are all so talented, and we loved learning more about your wonderful school. Well, summer break is almost here. A lot of the kids happy about that, which means students may be looking for fun things to do. The Las Vegas Clark County Library District Summer Challenge, dun, 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 is designed to help beat summer boredom. And joining me is Shanna Harrington with the Library District. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Okay, I am so excited. This kicks off in just a few days. Tell us about the Summer Challenge.
It's an amazing program. So we focus primarily on books for many, many years. And I mean, the summer has been a big part of what libraries do for years and years and years. And we realized recently that it wasn't just reading that was slipping during the summer, but it was also science and math. And we really want to help teachers and parents out to really get those students going, but also to make it fun.
And I love the fun. First of all, tell us about your mascots, your little under the sea.
Absolutely. So we've got our robots. You can see them here on my shirt. We've got our little diving robot and our little puppy robot.
I love that. And then let's talk about how kids can get involved. There's several ways.
There are several ways. So you're going to go to a couple different places. You can go to librarydistrict.org/summer-challenge, or you can go to one of your favorite branches and pick up one of these wonderful paper logs and go ahead and track your reading there.
Okay, and then they track it there, and then what else do they need to do to win some of these cool prizes? And let's talk about those cool prizes.
It's so easy. What they're gonna do is they're gonna read for 30 minutes, and this is our reading log right here. And we've got, of course, different depths. So they're gonna even learn involuntarily or voluntarily, the sunlight zone, the midnight zone, the twilight zone, the midnight zone, by filling in their 30 minutes or doing activities. But activities can be reading. I know parents are very attached to reading because that's what they did when they were little. So, and then they can also keep reading by participating in our Super Reader Challenge. So I'm a super reader, so I know a lot of people are super readers out there.
And then let's also talk about the importance of doing this during the summer.
So it's really important to really keep those school skills sharp, right, during the summer, because we want to make sure that they're engaged, you know? I mean, they can zone out in front of a television or their video games, but we know that too much screen time is too much screen time. And so, you know, we make it so that they can win these really cool prizes for just reading or doing activities or coming to a program or coming into the library. Illuminarium tickets that you can be entered in for, t-shirts for the Golden Knights, Raising Cane's, Panda Express, and if you do the Super Reader Prize, you have a chance to win an Apple iPad.
An iPad, you heard that right. Okay, thank you so much for what you do, all the librarians, everybody at the library district. Thank you so much.
Thank you
all
for
right.
having me.
Summer challenge, let's go. Ooh, I love it. All right, so before we leave you, we do want to recognize another special student. McKenna, a 4th grader at Dr. Beverly S. Mathis Elementary School, was chosen, listen to this, as a 2024 Child Ambassador for a fundraising event supporting Miracle Flights. Since 1985, the Las Vegas-based organization has provided more than 150,000 free flights to those in need of life-changing medical care not available in their local communities. Now, McKenna and her family have received 4 Miracle flights to New York for McKenna's cancer treatment.
When we first found out about McKenna's diagnosis, I think a little bit of denial was the first feeling. You know, looking back, her symptoms were so obvious that, you know, that she had cancer.
I was actually sleeping, and then when I woke up, she looked scared. And then on the trip back home, she told me.
I've had the honor of meeting McKenna. McKenna, you are an inspiration. So proud of you. Well, that does it for this episode of Student Spotlight and the school year. Congratulations again to all of the graduating seniors. Be proud of all of your accomplishments. I know that we are. A reminder, you can watch this episode and past episodes on the Vegas PBS website and YouTube page. We hope you enjoy your summer break, and we will see you again in the fall.